Hi, this is our Orbital project. So this is the main menu of our game. In the future we plan to change it to make it nicer. Yeah, but for now just click play. This is the main screen of the game. As you can see on the right hand side, there are controls for the game, and then you move using the WASD key and attack using the left click. There's a force field that you can activate using the right click. And as you can see in the top left hand corner, there's a countdown for the force field. When it reaches 0, the player is able to use the force field again. The force field also stays in place and protects against enemy bullets for a certain number of hits, as well as lasts for a certain amount of time. As you can see, there's also a reload animation when the player presses the R key. If the player switches weapons or shoots during the animation will cancel. Switching weapons is done by the mouse wheel button or by pressing the alphanumeric 1 and 2 buttons. Okay. So now we will go towards the tutorial. This is the tutorial room of the game. So each of the signboards, when you touch them, reveal information about the enemy that you're going to face. So when you touch the signboard, the dialog box will pop up telling you information about the game, about the enemies. This whole room just introduces all the mechanics used in the game to you, as well as all the enemies, but you can play the game blind if you choose to. So as you can see, you can let the enemies out by pressing the switch button, which opens the gate. So you can see like the different mechanics, such as the conveyor belts, the spike traps. Conveyor belt just pushes the enemies along in the direction. The spike trap just damages the enemies. Damages the player when he steps on it. And this barricade, which only allows the player to pass through from one side. If the player tries to shoot from one side, it doesn't work. It only works if he does it on the other side. Enemies, just like the player, can only pass through one side, but their bullets can pass through both sides of the barricade. Here we have a bear trap which stuns the enemies for a short period of time. It doesn't do any damage to the player, but then it traps the player, making it harder for him to move and dodge bullets. This is a mine, so if you step on it, you get damage and there'll be an explosion animation. The box just serves as a hazard. Okay, that's all. So if you go through the teleporter exit, you'll be teleported to a new game. All the rooms here are not pseudo-randomly generated. So they were created by hand, but then randomly selected. This is just a showcase of one of the levels that we need. next we'll cut to the demonstration of the different weapons that are available in the game.